Manchester United is hosting Manchester City tomorrow at Old Trafford. It's going to be a Sunday and everything is going to be lit down that side. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, it's a Saturday. Hope you guys are really having fun. Man City walks into this fixture when they are second with Spurs ahead of them by 5 points, but with a game in hand. The game they're going to play against Man United is putting them into the ilk of either closing down on Spurs or really extending that gap or keeping that gap at 5, because Spurs went ahead to beat Crystal Palace yesterday by 2-1 and they are now table leaders, 5 points clear, and Man City knows it very well. And Man City will obviously go into this game of football when they're even fourth, because teams like Arsenal and Liverpool would have gone ahead to play first, and if at all Liverpool wins its game, they're going to be at 22 points. I think they're going to be at 23, right? If Arsenal wins today, they're going to be at 24 points, and Man City will obviously be fourth or fifth on the table. So that game really means a lot, especially the game of the derby. And you know, the derby is really looking tricky. United struggling for their lives, and Man City are also not at that peak that you really expect them to be. And I believe it's going to be a highly contested game with Man United playing at home. If at all it was really Man City hosting Man United at the Etihad, would have been an easy prediction. Would have gone ahead to say that maybe it's an easy tie for Man City to win at home. But remember, the previous 2 games, City have gone ahead to play away from home. That is against Wolverhampton Wanderers and Arsenal. They've gone ahead to lose them. Even they lost away to Newcastle, you know. And that puts them into a situation that they are in right now, that they've gone ahead to lose all those games. So wait and see how that happens. But in all those games, Rodri has not been present. But Rodri is going to be present in the game of Man United. Manchester United have some injuries. They're having Aaron Wan-Bissaka is back in training. Casemiro is doubtful. Amad Diallo is out. Lisandro Martinez is out. Luke Shaw is out. Those are the injuries that Man United are really having at the moment. But as things stand, we are obviously going to discuss more about the predicted starting 11 of City. If you really want to watch the predicted starting 11 of Man United, you can as well find us onto the United Matters channel. Don't forget to join our WhatsApp group. I've gone ahead to obviously share the link into the description box below. You can join our WhatsApp group, and obviously let's see the conversation really continuing to flow that side. Yesterday night, you saw to it that we had what we call the fun prediction first show on this channel, and obviously you're going to be having the fun reaction later when the game of Arsenal is done. Not so? Hope you guys are really ready for that. Now let's go into the starting 11 of Man City. Predicted. Man City have only one player absent. That is Kevin De Bruyne. The rest of the players are readily available to take on Manchester United. We all know that the system Man City plays is either a 4-3-3, a 4-2-3-1, or a 3-2-4-1. Now, in either of those systems, these are the players I believe he's going to put all feet into his team. And let's start it off. In goal, it's going to be Ederson. No doubt about that. He's really the goalkeeper that Pep really loves to be in between his stitches. Then on the right back, I think it's going to be Kyle Walker to capitalize onto the pace of Marcus Rashford. That is it. On the left back, I think it's going to be Vardio, who is obviously going to be having an easy day because Anthony is really a joke for this team of Man United. Having been bought for £85 million, looks like even this season, he has gone ahead to struggle a lot. Last season, he ended it on a high, but he's struggling a lot. Then, on the right side of the center back, I think it's going to be John Stones returns, and is obviously one of those players that have gone ahead to feature in the entire success of Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Then, on the left-sided center back, Ruben Diaz, you know, but he can as well bench John Stones and bring in Nathan Ake. That's also possible. Or he can shift Vardio into that defense. So The other player of Man City that is away is Manuel Akanji, who got a red card, and he has to be out of this game of Man City. So that is the back four that I believe Pep and his men, Pep and his team are obviously going to come in through to obviously front into this fixture. Then we go to the double pivots, the midfield three. I think it's going to be Rodri who returns. I think he returned when they're playing Brighton, and Kovacic. Matthias Nunes, I don't think he's ready to play. If at all, he never played him in the game of Arsenal. He cannot play him in a game like this because this game obviously puts you in a situation where the pressure is really huge. It's a derby and everyone knows it, that it's really a tough one to go for. Then the central attacking midfielder or the third midfielder in a 4-3-3 system, this is a 4-2-3-1, is Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is obviously trying to take over the role of Kevin De Bruyne, but they are really big shoes to fill. That is it. So that is Bernardo Silva. And on the right, attacking side of the midfield, I think it's going to be Phil Foden. Yeah, Phil Foden. He's going to be facing Sergio Roglan for Man United. Then, on the left forward, it's going to be Doku. I don't think it's going to be Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish, however much they bought him £100 million, he doesn't look like a £100 million player. Jeremy Doku is really doing wonders at Man City and is obviously going to be doing the needful there. Who is leading the line? It's not Julian Alves, it's none other than Haaland. Now, let's talk about the battles that are going to obviously be faced into this game. When you look at the central defense of Man City, John Stones and Ruben Diaz are going to be facing Rasmus Højlund, one of the strongest and fastest players at the Old Trafford side, and he's obviously going to give them hard time because he's fast. He has the skill set to play that ball and really control it better. He is a good finisher. He's even good when it comes to aerial duels. So they need to do a lot of things. That is the first. But the second battle, Marcus Rashford versus Kyle Walker, is one of those that Marcus Rashford is not going to have to win in the previous moments, but we believe he's going to go ahead and obviously win those battles. Then the other battle is going to be between Anthony and Vadio or Nathan Aki. I think that's really already won by Vadio because Anthony is really a joke. You all know that. So that is it coming in from Man City. Then we go to the midfield. Kovacic, Bernardo Silva, and Rodri. They are going to tussle it out with Casemiro, who is doubtful, but I believe he's obviously going to play part into the team of Man United, into the game of Man United. Then the other one who's going to play part that I really believe is Amrabat and Bruno Fernandes. I think that might be the midfield three of Man United. All else, we are going to see a midfield three of Eriksson, Amrabat, and Casemiro, such that Bruno is being played as a right attacking midfielder. So in any of those, we expect that hard battle to be really felt. Then Phil Foden is going to be facing Sergio Roglan. Sergio Roglan is one of the players I'm going to hate to see, that I'm going to hate obviously put us as a team in a very good situation because all the left backs of Man United are really injured. Luke Shaw is injured. Tyrell Malacia is injured. They're back onto the grass. But we wait and see how this is going to really unfold. But it's really one of those moments that you wouldn't like to see to it that your players are really out of action. When you go to Jeremy Doku, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to hate to return. But after he's returning, he trained, but I don't know whether the manager of Man United is obviously going to allow him to come in through and really start to play part into the game of Man United. But Dalot is obviously available for the club of Man United to really play some huge part into that side. So we wait and see how that is going to pan out. But all in all, it's all about what the team is obviously going to be looking like. So thank you very much for watching through. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily. And Haaland is going to be facing either Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof and Varane, or Varane and Harry Maguire. But as I told you at the United Matters channel, that if at all they bring in Harry Maguire, I think we've gone ahead to give that game away. So, your thoughts onto the predicted starting 11 of Man City and your predictions. I'm predicting 3-2 win for Manchester United because we're at home. I believe we're obviously going to rise up to the occasion and obviously make it hard for Man City to win at Old Trafford. If we beat them, it will be the very second time ever since we went ahead to win at Old Trafford against Man City in 2 consecutive seasons of the Premier League. That is it. So, that's what I had for you today. I'm going for a 3-2 prediction for Man United win, and your reactions to that are welcome in the comment section below. Rokani David remains my name. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Barakallahu fikum to the Muslims and the rest of the people watching in through. May the living to God bless you abundantly. I'm out. See you when you see me.